This video is about how to use the crop tool with a PDF document. Sometimes a page gives you a problem. This is an example of it. In this case, the debtor has given his paychecks by copying two of them to a page. And he's done that for all of his paychecks. Unfortunately, they're out of chronological order and it's hard to work with them. So the goal is to split the page into separate pages for the paychecks. And you do that with the crop tool. The first step is to make a copy of this page because you're going to need two separate pages and save one part of each page. And the way you copy a page in Adobe Acrobat is by selecting it, hold down the control button, and then you drag it. If you moved it far enough, you can see from the blue line it would move or make a new copy at the location of the blue line. We'll put this one right next to the original. And now you can see that there are two copies of the same page. We're going to crop the first one to save the top part, and we're going to crop the second one to save the bottom part. You use the crop tool, which is on the Tools pane, and you show that by clicking on the word Tools. It's a toggle. When you click on it again, it goes away. Here's the tool. When you click on it, you'll see that the cursor becomes a little crosshairs, as you can see. And you use that to pick the area that you want to crop. You click and you drag until the area you want is marked, and then you release. You can see that the crop tool has put a little frame around the area that you're going to save. And the area that you've selected is the area that stays. The rest of the document gets deleted or possibly just rolled underneath the other electronically. But in any case, it won't be visible after you crop. You hit enter and a dialog box pops up. The dialog box OK button is already selected, so you can just hit enter again. If you needed to make some adjustments, you could at this dialog box, but if you selected it right the first time, you won't need to do that. So I'll hit it again, and you can see that the bottom half of the page is eliminated. Up here on the thumbnail, you can see that only the top part remains. We'll do the same with the bottom page. The crop tool is still selected, so I'll select the second paycheck. I'll hit enter once, enter twice, and again, the top part of the page is cut away. Now it's a pretty simple matter to just take this one, which is dated January 15th, and drag it into first position. And now it's ahead of the check that's dated January 22nd. They're in chronological order and much easier to work with. Cropping is useful for that kind of thing. It's also sometimes useful because an Adobe or a PDF document can be a picture and you might only want to emphasize some part of the image.